Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Millennial Mama Memo, your weekly memo from your favorite Millennial Mama therapist, me. I'm Lauren. I'm a late diagnosed ADHDer, mom of two, licensed therapist, and founder of Millennial Mama Therapy. I created this space for moms just like me who are figuring out who they are on the other side of motherhood. I work with moms all throughout California, and I also offer 2 free virtual support groups that are available for moms everywhere. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad you found me. Welcome. And if you're a regular, welcome back. All right, friends, let's get into it. So we're going to start off with the Millennial Mama mix. This is a little bit of everything on my radar as a millennial mom and person. One, I just got to be honest with you all. I am starting my luteal phase and I'm tired today. My brain is not firing on all cylinders. I feel like I can't get my mouth and tongue to work and make words. I feel like a great place to start is by saying, well, one, I'm recording this on Monday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Also, happy May-cember. May-cember is basically December, but in May. Because in May, there is so much happening in the mom, kid, family world that it basically feels like a repeat of Christmas time. We have Mother's Day, which is complex as hell. We have teacher appreciation. We have graduations. We have summer break coming up, so change of routine. Everybody is off their normal, which means increased reactivity, increased sensitivity, less regulation, less grounding for everyone across the board, kids, adults, everyone in between. Then on top of that, weather is changing, which means that you probably need a wardrobe overhaul for everybody, which is work and executive functioning required to swap out everybody's wardrobe and figure out who needs what so people aren't running around naked and unclothed. It is just tiring. So a couple of survival tips for you guys. Do not schedule the damn appointments for this month. Remember how a couple of weeks ago I said, make the damn appointments? This is not a good time to make them during. You could make the call to schedule them, but don't have the appointments during May-cember. Nope, just block out May. It's not happening in May, and it probably also shouldn't be happening over the summertime because that's also busy. The next tip, schedule breaks for you. Guard your free time and schedule breaks. Your kids need downtime and so do you. And weekends tend to get full up really fast. Schedule some downtime, schedule breaks because all of you guys need it. You just need the time to do nothing. The last one is just keep low expectations or reasonable expectations. Maybe we can't go to every single birthday party this summer. Maybe we can't say yes to every single pool party. And that doesn't make you a bad mom or an unfun mom. It's you protecting your peace. It's you protecting your kids' nervous systems, making sure everybody gets the rest that they need because summertime is crazy. Happy May-cember. May the 4th be with you, genuinely, because I think we're all going to need it. The next thing on the Millennial Mama mix that I wanted to share is that this weekend, ADHD tax got me. And if you're not familiar with what ADHD tax is, I Googled it. So here's the definition. It is a colloquial term for the unexpected, often recurring costs, both financial and emotional, that people with ADHD incur due to executive dysfunction, forgetfulness, and impulsivity. It is not a real tax, but rather a quote-unquote penalty for navigating a world designed for neurotypical brains. My older daughter had a birthday party for a friend. I had it on my calendar for the morning. It was not until the afternoon. And so we get halfway to our destination, and I just had a feeling in my gut. So I pulled over, looked at the invitation, and sure enough, discovered that the party was not for 3 or 4 more hours. So we had to turn around, drive home, and then go back later. So that did not incur a financial tax per se. I mean, gas prices being what they are, But yeah, ADHD tax, it can take many forms. I definitely felt silly. I was having to explain to my daughter why we were turning around, which was honestly fine. Again, they don't need perfect parents. They just need good enough parents, and explaining mom made a mistake when I put it on my calendar and I didn't double check until right now. Yeah, that ADHD tax, it will just get you sometimes, and that's okay. There's no shame about it. Let's just normalize it. We're human. It's all good. Moving on to Pink Couch Post-its. These are updates, hot takes, and things worth knowing from the Millennial Mama universe. So again, we've been doing this road trip analogy the last couple of weeks. We talked about consultation calls. We talked about individual therapy with the Back to Me method. We've talked about accelerated resolution therapy. So how does couples therapy fit into this road trip analogy? So couples therapy is where I help you guys road trip plan. If you can think of your relationship with your partner as a road trip in and of itself. Like you guys have sat down and you guys have dated and done the consultation call and have decided, yes, we would like to be road trip buddies. And then you add in kids, and kids add a lot of detours. Kids add a lot of road bumps and flat tires, and also like beautiful, joyful moments and seeing the Grand Canyon and all that sort of stuff. But that's something that I think a lot of parents don't know to anticipate before they become parents, is how much having kids changes your relationship dynamic. And so couples therapy is where I get to help you guys find your way back to your relationship. I get to help you guys reevaluate the original road trip plans you guys had and go, okay, what works now and what doesn't work anymore? And how do we negotiate this to maybe still be in line with your final destinations, but we need to navigate the how we're going to get there. I feel like couples therapy gets a bad rap and feels really scary, and it's genuinely not, because it's just all of us sitting together going, okay, well, how are we going to make this work? Like, what's important to you? What's changed? What does reality look like? And how do we like make things all fit together in a way that works for you guys? So, okay, moving on to the favorites folder. This is good stuff that I can't stop talking about that you should know about. And the thing that I have this week dovetails really well with what I was saying about May-cember, as well as what we talked about last week about being a good enough mom and you don't have to be a perfect mom. And so the tool that I want to share with you guys today is called the Mom Rage Reset Toolkit, and it was created by my friend and colleague, Macy Litchfield. We've known each other since grad school. And this toolkit is awesome because it gives you tools for how to support your body, your emotions, your nervous systems after a blow up. So last week we talked about how do you make repair with your child. This toolkit is helpful for how do you support yourself and regulate yourself after having a blow up. Because like when we have a mom rage episode, that's not fun for us either. We're not doing it because we choose to. We're doing it because like we're triggered and we're end up in fight or flight mode. So this toolkit is phenomenal. It is only $12. I will include a link to it in my newsletter in case you missed the memo. Link in my bio to subscribe to my newsletter, so that way you can get the link for it. Or I will also tag Macy down in the description, and you can go to her profile to find the link and download it. Like I said, it's $12. It's a really great investment. It has so many tools that are going to be really helpful as we are entering into May-cember, the summer, having a lot more dysregulation on our hands with our kids as well as with ourselves. And these are also going to be tools that you can teach your kids too. All right. And then we have come to our final segment, one last thing. And this is where I tell you all the ways that we can work together. I do have space for new clients for both talk therapy and ART. So if you think that we might be a good fit, head to the link in my bio where you can book your consultation call. Consultation calls, again, are 20 minutes, virtual, free, absolutely no obligation or expectation to book. And if we're not a right fit for some reason, I will always give you resources and next steps as you continue trying to find the right therapist for you. And then for my provider pals, anyone who is also working in the perinatal space, regardless of what your specialty is, I would love to connect and collaborate with you. I last week sent out my newsletter for provider pals. It's called the Provider Pal Mini Memo. You can go to the link in my bio to subscribe so you never miss a memo from that either. I have a partnership opportunity that I'm starting where basically we partner together to help cross-refer. And basically I want to make it easier for your patients to get the mental health care that they deserve without you having to be the mental health care expert. Because if you wanted to be a therapist, you would have gone to school for it. Also, I want to make it easier for my ideal clients to find me and to connect with me. That's why I love this idea of being in collaboration versus competition, because honestly, we're all serving the same people. We're all serving the same moms, the same families. So if we as the providers can be in collaboration and partnership together, that makes it a lot easier for them to get referred to the correct providers for the support and the care that they need and deserve. Moms know that they need you, but they don't always know that they need me until they're in crisis. And I'd really love to change that. I'd really love to take mental health from being reactive to being proactive. All right, friends, that's all that I've got for you today. Don't forget to head to the link in my bio to subscribe to my newsletter in case you missed the memo, so you never miss a memo.